What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Thank you for tuning in to another Speak of Nuts Storytime video. Today, we are going to be talking about the time that I blacked out at a frat party. Yes, so let's get right into it. Anyway, this is when I was still in college and still in a fraternity. So this was the fraternity I was in. We were having a party. All right, and we were kind of having it in the bum shit of nowhere, like literally bum fucking nowhere. Like you could hit a golf ball and it wouldn't hit a house if you can even. I mean, you could hit the thing half a mile and it wouldn't hit a house. Like there was literally nothing out there. All right, it was at this barn. All right, it was at this farm. So if you can imagine where like a, let's say, a country boy would get married, this is the exact place. All right, literally it's an old ass barn, and it used to, I guess it is a wedding venue or something, because it's got some chairs up top in the upper section, and it's literally an old ass barn with chairs in it, and they call it a wedding venue. Anyway, we rent out this barn for the night, and we're like, let's have a sweet party. It was a Cowboys versus Aliens party. All right, pretty simple party, and pretty easy to put together. So we put together this party. Oh, you boys tired, and we pay for it, and then we have the party. So we're all pre-gaming back at the dorms and whatnot, and then we get our rides all the way out. Okay, this was about 30 minutes away from campus, so we all had to get rides out there just because it's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? We don't be doing no drunk driving around here. That crap's stupid. Anyway, so we get to this party, and obviously I'm already a little bit buzzed. Okay, I'm like, let's just say for entertainment purposes, I'm 19 years old at the time, and I'm already pretty buzzed. You know what I'm saying? So we're having a good time. The party's starting. We got cornhole, we got pong going, we got a dance floor and that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, one of my buddies is like, "Yo, here's some of these fireball shooters." I was like, "Heck yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it." And I drank them. It was like three or four of them. It took me. I drank them all in like a span of 20 minutes. It's not like I took four shots of fireball, at one time. No, we're not about that life. Fireball is absolutely disgusting. And by the way, they're not even the real fireball. Like, it was the fireball that doesn't say whiskey on it. It literally just says, like, fireball cinnamon. It's not even like the real whiskey kind. Anyway, I drank a couple of those, and I was feeling pretty darn good. I should have stopped after that already because I had had beers before that. But, the party must go on. All right. Anyway, about an hour later or something like that, I'm already feeling pretty darn good. And my brother's like, "Yo, you got to come hit the freedom funnel." And I'm like, "Yo, what in the world is a freedom funnel?" He's like, "Oh, you're about to find out. If you don't know what a freedom funnel is, look it up. I'm not going to put it on the screen because I don't want to get in trouble." Anyway, it's basically, it's like a beer bong, right? It's like doing a shotgun, I guess. I don't know. It's this big container that looks like an eagle, and it's got a nozzle on the end of it where you can drink out of it, and a nozzle where you can pour stuff into. So we go out in the parking lot, far away enough, of course, away so they couldn't see us, and we do a couple of freedom funnels. So we were just doing like beard stuff like that, but it got a little bit dank after that. Okay, my brother was at the party, and he was like, "Yo, how about you try some of this Jim Beam?" I was like, "All right, sweet." So we do some Jim Beam in the freedom funnel. All right, it's already getting bad at this point. And then he's like, "Yo, how about we mix some of this Miller Lite with some Jim Beam and then take it out of the freedom funnel?" I'm like, "Dude, that sounds awesome." So I did it, and well, it didn't go over well. Anyway, so what happens is probably, I have no clue how long later, it was probably a span of 15 to 20 minutes later. I'm piss drunk. Like it's bad. Like it's like if I had a wife, like she had to look out because she might have been getting beat. Like, no, I'm playing, not really. Anyway, but like it was bad. All right, I was already queasy. I had ran into the bathroom to throw up. Okay, and it wasn't even one of those throw ups where you like throw up and it immediately feels better. It was one of those throw ups to where you just couldn't stop. Like I'm talking like I can't even open my eyes. Like I'm just gagging and nothing's coming out because I've already thrown up so much at this point. Like that feeling where you're gagging and nothing's coming out. You're literally just gagging for like the love of the game. And yeah, it's the worst feeling ever. It makes your stomach hurt. It makes your head hurt. It makes everything hurt. And so after this, I decided to not only puke inside, but I go outside to throw up. Okay. And so I walk outside and I just face plant in the grass. Okay. There's a picture of me doing it. My brother told me I did it. I just kind of face plant in the grass and then I just start continuously gagging for like literally 15 minutes. And it got so bad to the point to like where I just like stuck my hand in my puke, I guess. And, kind of played with it. It was kind of disgusting. And I'd lost my retainer that night too, the retainer for my teeth, and that's a $300 retainer. So yeah, I was kind of pissed about that. Anyway, so yeah, that's I was gone. I don't remember anything really after that. We had all I know is we got home safe, and I threw up a couple of times in a trash bag. But yeah, that was definitely the I would say the second most drunk that I've ever been, apart from the time where I pooped myself. By the way, there's more to that story. If you guys want to know more, definitely like and comment. If we get to 50 likes, I'll tell the rest of that story because there's some things in that story that I left out that happened that were could incriminate me. So that's why I didn't tell it. But anyway, let me know if you guys enjoyed the story time. All right, the next story that's coming is going to be the worst hangover I've ever had. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, love you guys. Hope you have a good night. See y'all later.